Welcome to Mountain Mom Strong. Today we have a mobility flow. It's a collection of some of my favorites. It's going to be 20 minutes long and it's going to go through the whole body. Bit of rolling and releasing, as well as some mobility and stability. So let's begin on our roller here on our back. We're going to lift our hips up, roll down to our bra line, just below it, and then up towards our head. Support your head, close your eyes. And just feel those snap, crackle, pops and doing that forward posture. Then we're going to go over onto our side into those lats, loosen them up. Big muscle group that can affect how your opposite glute works, how your shoulders move. So lots of power in releasing these lats. Our body is designed to move, flex, extend, rotate, side bend. And we get stuck into too many of the same positions all the time. That includes through work or through your sports. If you're skiing, biking, you're in the same position. So we want to switch it up. We want to loosen up, make sure our body can move all different ways. So on to that other side. Rocking back and forth, sinking, breathing. Good. We're going to go up onto all fours, get a little bit of extension here. We're going to reach the hips back, roll the roll forward. Have your toes tucked under and stretching out your toes as you're doing this. Two more. Okay, let's bring the roll on the outside of our hand and we're going to rotate. So reach that arm out, shoulder down towards the ground. Big exhale. Two more. Bring the roll up and over to the other side, hand on the roll, and here we go, rotating to the other side. Getting a nice stretch in our shoulder and rotation through our spine. Tuck the toes under, get a stretch in the toes. Three more. Good. Set the roll aside. We're going to go on all fours and we're just going to kind of work our way through our spine here. So we're going to flex and extend. We're going to tuck our chin in and extend and look up. So just our neck, noticing where you might feel sticky. So really spread your fingers apart, nice and strong through the shoulders. Neutral spine. And then rotate. So kind of have your head in that neutral position, looking side to side. Moving our joints through the range of motion helps lubricate them. And you'll kind of notice where you're a little stickier, where you need a little extra work. Let's sink down and press up, moving our scapulas, pulling our scapulas together and pushing them away. Inhaling as you sink down, exhale as you press up. Two more. Then from here, we're just going to move the pelvis, tilting the pelvis. So inhale, drop the pelvis. Exhale, bring it up. Keep those glutes relaxed. Now moving into a full cat and a full cow. Exhale as you rise up. Inhale as you let it go down. Notice how you're pushing up through your shoulders. As you drop the hips, you drop your shoulders down. Good. Sit back on our heels. We're going to do a spinal wave. So we're going to tuck our chin up, round up, come forward, and then extend. And tuck the chin in, round the back up, all the way back onto your bum. Coming forward, unraveling and dropping the hips. Again, only moving in the range. Don't force anything that you don't have. If it's just to here, that's great. We're working on stability in the shoulders as well. Let's do one more. Good. Let's continue with this rotation. So we're going to sit with our right leg extended, and we're going to cross our left leg over, place our elbow, we're just going to rotate. And to the other side, rotate. Feel a nice stretch all along my hips here. One more to each side. Good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate, but we're going to place our hand on the ground and we're going to lift up. And then over to the other side. Reach around and lift up. So we're getting a little stability. We're getting our obliques in here. Kind of going up into that side plank. Now you can continue with this foot on the ground, or we can start to lift up. And if you go on your toe, you can let it turn so it's not as stressful on your knee. So now we can lift without this bottom leg on the ground, coming up into that side plank. Whoa, I left that foot on the ground. So try to lift up without that foot touching the ground. So cross it over, keep it hovering, lift yourself up. One more on the other side. Good, and bring it back down. We're gonna sit seated and we're gonna open up our side body. So we're just gonna reach up and over. You can reach out a little further. You can go down to that elbow. Reaching long, side bending at that spine. Good. And from here, you can reach forward and back, but still keeping that length. As I come forward, I feel a nice deep stretch through those lats there. To the other side, 3 times on this side. Reaching over, forward. And the other side, reach up. Once more. Good. Let's come up into our half kneeling position. Now you can have something here if you'd like, but we're gonna reach up and over. So we're gonna tuck our tailbone under, engage our core, and we're gonna reach up. So we're gonna bend through the spine and then let the hip go out. So if you need something there to catch yourself, you can, or you can reach the floor. So you're gonna reach up, side bend through the ribs by using your spine. You can reach down to the floor and then let your hip come out. Bring yourself back up. Reach up, over, side bending, and then the hip. A couple more. Reach up, reach out, and then the hip continues to move out as you reach down. Side bend, and then the hip. One more. Side bend, and then the hip. So you're getting a nice stretch down into that hip flexor as well. Switch sides. Feel free to have a yoga block or your roll here to help you out as you start. So reaching up, side bend, and then let the hip go out. Good. Side bend, and then the hip. Much looser on this side. 3 more. Last one. Awesome. We're going to move down to those shin box position. So we're going to start off with some nice gentle shin box. So make sure your feet are in an area where you can be smooth on gliding back and forth. Good. Keeping your upper body nice and still. Nice. So we're going to keep with that rotation. We're going to come forward and we're going to hinge, hinge, a little push up. So rotating. If you can bring your hand all the way to your other hand, even better. More rotation, all the way over. Bring my hand to meet my other hand. Little push up. Let's do 2 more. Good. Now let's flow across. Reach your hips forward. Over to the other side. One more. Good. From here, go back to all fours. We're going to straighten out our leg and we're going to rock back. So let's keep our pinky down, reaching our hips back. You can leave your toes up to get a nice stretch there. If you want a deeper stretch, reach those hands forward so you sink a little bit deeper. We're really going for the stretch in the adductors here. One more. Good. Now for a couple, we're going to rotate that toe up. So you're going to get a little deeper. 3 more. Two. And 1. Switch sides. Over to the other side. And now we're going to rotate that heel up, or toe upwards. Feeling a nice stretch, a little deeper. Body's prepared. 2 more. Bring your feet in. We're gonna get into that deep squat here. So from here, let's just move around. If you need to be supported, by all means, you can sit on a roll here, whatever feels comfortable for you. Then we're gonna add a little bit of rotation in. So we're gonna rotate, open up, follow your eyes to your hands. Big exhale as you open up. Let's go one more to each side. Good. So we're gonna go into our plank position. We're gonna do some runner's lunges here. And from here, we're gonna drop the hip down, come up, and drop the hip down. So we're getting a nice side body stretch here. So we're just rotating, dropping the hip down. Nice. Let's do 5 to the other side. So we're gonna drop that hip down. Two more. And 5. Good. Let's push up into a downward dog and just pedal our heels into the ground, stretching out those calves. Can you continue to stretch out those calves? Good. So we're gonna finish it off by lying down on the floor here. One of my favorite stretches. We're just gonna open up. So we're gonna go from bow and arrow to some clocks. So we'll rotate between the two, opening up. So reaching forward, pulling out, rotating around, reach, 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 reach. Do what feels good. If bow and arrows feel best, if it feels best to just hang out here, if you want to make it a more challenging stretch, you can drop that bottom leg down, reaching up and around, or bow and arrow, or a combination. You do you. What feels best for you. And then rolling over to the other side. Either knees stacked. If that's easy, you can lower that bottom leg. So opening up. We're going for those clocks. Opening up the chest, rotating through that thoracic spine. Lots of movement in that shoulder. A couple more. Good. Roll over onto your back. We're just going to grab our toes here if we can, or shins, or the outside of your heels, whatever feels good. And we're just going to do some happy baby, and you can rock yourself in a little figure 8. Or side to side, whatever feels good. Relaxing the pelvic floor. You can extend one leg out, and the other. Do what feels good. Good. Tuck your knees in, rock yourself side to side, and then rock yourself up, and have yourself a wonderful day.